every time I see you now, yeah, that look in my eye. Every time I see your mouth, I hear that smile. The early misty morning night, I heard the engine turning. Your thought outside. You leave it, babe, again today. You convince me again today. Leaving this hard town, looking for someone else's golden ring. Should have said so long, Susanna. Hush now, don't you cry. So long, Susanna. Don't you cry for me. Changing the cigarettes and keeping warm out on the road. Chasing down the lifestyle out of Highway 24. New York State was a rolling breeze in the sunshine, with the blue sky falling to the chill of old September creeping in. You were leaving me again today. You convinced me again today. You're leaving this hard town, looking for someone else's golden ring. Should have said so long, Susanna. Hush now, don't you cry. So long, Susanna. Don't you cry for me. What do you think, Champy? Well, I heard there was a secret chord David played and it pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, fifth, minor fall and a major lift. Barefoot king composing, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your face is strong, but you needed proof. Saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty, and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to the kitchen chair. She smashed your throat and cut your hair. From your lips she drew hallelujah, 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 Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Your pup can sing more than two notes, more than one note. He can. That's a good old singing dog, isn't it? Producer Brandon coming in a little hot and late. alarm clock woes. Really enjoying the music. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, I'm just in a music-y mode tonight. Not simple to say. The most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She's lonely most of the time. She is all of this up and baked, beautiful pie. She's gone, but she used to be mine. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the AI Learning Lab. We had a good AI Readiness Project podcast today. If you're new here and you're wondering, does he always wear sunglasses like this? No. I am at an absolute loss for words lately. Now, I've had this microphone for a while. I've had this for 3 months, something like that. That's going to turn into something. God damn that thing. All right, that's something. What's that going to turn into? Upload failed. Can't fetch the uploaded audio. Awesome. After that virtuoso performance, I got to recreate that? Seriously? Seriously, Suno? Some geeks out there going, oh, you might want to consider restarting your browser once every more than a month. Wait, oh shit, I don't even remember what I was playing. There it is. Save. Oh, I should have. Wait. Oh, shit. Can I? I should have trimmed the beginning of that, shouldn't I? Oh, well, let's just see what it does. All right. Let's make an do we want an instrumental? Minimalist Minimalist classical guitar. Cello. Haunting cello. Let's do instrumental. We're going to do instrumental. Where do I choose that? Where do I choose that? Lyrics. What am I missing? What am I missing? Simple. Do I have to go to simple? Instrumental, apparently. All right. Here you go. It's also really hard to see with sunglasses on. You know, what you could perhaps do is take those sunglasses off there. Oh, wait. I can't do... Well, we just won't put any lyrics in there. All right. Oh, black bar. Yep. Please don't change it too much. Oh, okay. So what we'll do, so minimalist classical guitar, haunting cello. You liked it, huh? That's cool. What do we want? Let's see. Say choral harmonies as chords. Yeah, that's good. And then we're going to go advanced options. We're going to go weirdness low. Oh, do I have to re-record? I have to re-record. God damn it. All right, here we go. Okay. Save. Upload failed. God damn it. Really? I tried to upload a video to X last night 50 times. All right, I'm exaggerating. 25 times. Thanks, Xfinity. You're the best. Save. We're going to create a new tab. I'm going to share the new tab. Producer Brandon, I got nothing here. Suno. Here's what I really think. I think so much is about to get so weird in AI. Here's my honest to God's take. And here's the thing. I have one of my skills, one of my superpowers is I can see the future pretty good. I can look at limited amounts of information and see what the future looks like. Shit's about to get weird. TikTok pin. Love it. Kyle and Rockstar with the shades. Rockstar mode. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Rockstar mode, man. But I've got to get Suno to actually not shit the bed on me. But here's what I do think is going on. Shit's about to get so weird. Oh, I do have this recorded. That's the bad one. Okay. Black bar. I did black bar. I'm embracing the weirdness. There's a solid market for the AI ready. Yeah, I think there is, Mimi. And embrace the weirdness. And here's what I would say. Shit's about to get really weird. And here's what I don't know. What I don't know is it gonna get weird in 2 months or a year? I think it's closer to 2 months than a year, but it could be 6, right? It could be like mid to end of summer. So just shit's gonna get weird. What weird's gonna look like is autonomous agents are gonna get way better, way easier to use, way more powerful. And that's actually going to create a splinter economy, is almost how I'm seeing it. And then there's going to be the AI that we currently have today. You know, prompt a thing, get a result, put in some music, get out some music. And most people are going to be blissfully ignorant that AI is here, or they're going to be thinking that AI as we have it today, the AI that we've been playing with for the past 3 years, it's just been getting better, but it's the same shit. Like, people that stay in this mode are going to be the bridge to people that are not in AI right now. And then there's going to be this other thing, and it's moving really fast. And it's not going to look like anything we've ever seen before. And it's going to be really hard to know what to do. So my instinct is, if you want to get on the fast train, just be prepared to be in a surreal state. It's not like, oh, I don't really know how to use AI. How do you do prompting? Like all of the shit that we've done to get to this point. That's good, but this is a completely different thing. And it's not going to feel as familiar. And the skills to be good at it are not going to, it's going to be hard to know what's good at it. Remember we talked about AI coming like a tsunami. We're riding the huge wall of water. Well, it's almost like it's almost like there's a tsunami coming at us, but then there's a second tsunami coming sideways. And it's faster. Like this tsunami's coming in slow and it's going to just crash over things, but there's one coming this way and it's faster. But like what I was going to say is that my instinct is just play. Just for the next 3 months, just like make songs, make pretty pictures, just fucking dick around. If you got to spin shit up for work, spin shit up for work. But enjoy it, because I think it's going to get weird. So anyway, that's what I'm choosing to do tonight. Because I was going to go play with Perplexity Computer, and I actually put a prompt in before we went online so we can go see what it did. But then I'm just sitting here, cranky as fuck. And I'm like, let me just go make music. All right, here we go. It was so good until my fingers got in the way. It wasn't all that good. That's okay. You know what's the fucked up thing about doing an arpeggio is the minute you get your head, this is like life. The minute you get in your head about it, it's over. You can't do it. God damn it. Okay. I gotta be in the flow, man. Hey man. You know, man. What's up, man? So what does weird look like, Kyle? So what struck me today in the middle of the podcast, Kelly, was what people are starting to do with OpenClaw. And I haven't gotten there yet. I've made my Atom, and then I've kind of neglected him, and he's kind of broken right now, so he's not great. And I'm also, part of the reason I'm not really pushing hard on Atom is like I haven't quite figured out if I'm going to run a local large language model or if I'm going to do external calls. And if I do external calls, that gets really expensive. So I've just been dicking around, and I'm not in a great place with it. He's fine, but he's not working. But what people are starting to do that have been using OpenClaw for 3 weeks, a month, 6 weeks, is they're starting to spin up 8, 10, and 12 person companies. Not person. 8, 10, and 12 agent companies. They're starting businesses as like a single person with a single Mac Mini or like 3 Mac Studios and a NVIDIA box. Adam's going to need to go fill out the Great Repurpose. Yeah, exactly. If he doesn't get his shit together, like Adam's got to get his shit together, which means Daddy Dearest got to get his shit together. And so what struck me, Kelly, is okay. We've got all the businesses here. Let me take these off because we're not recording music right now, and let me talk so I can actually see the screen. Oh, Jesus, these are dirty. We've got businesses today in 2 broad categories. Businesses that are pretending AI is not here. Their management doesn't give a fuck about it. Their employees are either using it or not. It almost doesn't matter. Then you've got companies that are like, oh, shit, we got to get going on AI. Hey, that Kelly Camp woman, she talked to us. She scared the shit out of me that day, but call her up. Get her in here. I want to know what this AI stuff is, right? There's that category. And Kelly, you work with both of them, right? And the second category are in a world of hurt unless they get the right people in to help them. If who they get in to help them are people that are just like, I'm going to make an automation. I'm going to take your existing shit, your existing processes, and I'm going to automate them. I'm just going to make you more efficient. That may stave off the change, but it's like a temporary Band-Aid. It's not stitches. It's like a butterfly. It's like a butterfly Band-Aid instead of stitches. If they're lucky, if the companies in that second category that are curious about AI, if they're lucky enough to get someone like Kelly Camp or Lori Ryan or people in this community that actually have their heads on and understand what's coming, those consultants are going to come in and say, hey, we'll do what we can to automate your existing stuff here, but there's entirely new things possible we should probably explore, right? So that's going to be legacy business, and that's probably going to take those businesses 3 to 5 years to figure out what the fuck is happening. So they're just going to keep going at kind of the pace they're going with incremental improvements, and if they're lucky, they'll get some dramatic improvements. Then you're going to have companies like what it looks like Jack Dorsey is doing with Block, where he's recognizing that AI amplified employees in small pods working efficiently together are going to transform how business is done. Or even more nimble than that are companies of laid off employees that get together 2, 3, 5 people, go all in on AI and go after their old sector. And so there's going to be all these competitors coming at the old company. So you're going to have dead companies that are just committed to death. Then you're going to have companies that realize something needs to change, and they're just going to do business as usual a little bit faster. Then you're going to have companies that sort of get it and are trying to make the transition, and some of them will. Then you're going to have companies that recognize there's a new game, and then you're going to have new AI native companies with human beings driving the business. So that's 5 categories of businesses. It's a spectrum, right? This new lane is none of that. This new lane is one person having a 20-person company where they invest $25,000 or $30,000 once for a bank of 2 or 3 computers, and they're smart and clever enough to figure out what are the virtual employees that they need in what combination with what orchestrator to just go fucking do a business. So it feels to me like there's going to be 3 economies. There's going to be this ever screeching to a halt, slow economy, the old economy. There's going to be this toward the right middle, companies that are actually moving at the speed of AI, but they're moving at the speed of AI as we have it today. And then you're just going to have this fundamentally alien thing where 1 or 2 people are going to spin up 10 a desk with 10 Mac Studios on it, 1 desk, 10 Mac Studios that are going to do $100 million a year. And what it feels like to me, Kelly, it's going to be an actual separate economy. It's going to have its own rules. The agents are going to start interacting with one another and trading with one another. There was that story last week about I think it was like a group of people on Reddit that they gave access. They gave their agent like $100 or $1,000 and then access to that gambling site. And they said, you're costing us too much money. So here's $1,000. Go to this gambling site and earn enough money to pay for your token use. And the agents went off and did it. Like, that's just fucking weird, right? I could be wrong, but I think there's going to be this 6-track economy. And then there's going to be a 7th track. I've got to write this up. Someone should be recording this. So, screeching to a halt companies using AI to just make their existing shit more efficient. So they're gonna be slowing to a halt. There's screeching to a halt is no AI. Slowing to a halt is I'm using AI, but I'm using it in a limited way. The middle one is going to be I'm doing new things with AI and I'm transitioning my company. So they're going to be like almost coming to a stop and maybe still going. Then there's going to be bigger established companies that recognize they have to fundamentally re-architect their business. They're going to keep a lot of their employees. They're going to completely revamp their jobs, their roles, how teams work, business workflows, things like that. Then there's going to be AI native companies. So those are the 5. And then there's going to be the 6th lane, single person, massively AI amplified businesses. And then I don't know what the 7th lane is, but the 7th lane is going to be whatever comes next. It might be world models, and world models plus compute equal some sort of like single person entertainment studios. like that could be a whole nother economy. Fuck. 7 economies. There's going to be 7 economies in the next year. Hello, Hollywood Kyle. Oh, my God. What are y'all saying? He said it here first, folks. Went to a house app demo tonight. The designers there were totally clueless. I want to be in that 6th lane. The 6th lane is going to be a blast. And quite frankly, I think the 7th lane is going to be a blast. But it's in order to be in the 7th lane, I'll tell you what. If you are not a technologist, if you're a polymath or a creative or a liberal arts ADD junkie, adrenaline junkie, the 7th economy is going to be fascinating. It's going to be fun, but you're going to have to think really different. Like if you're going to be in that 7th lane, you're going to be fucking exhausted because you're not only going to be having to figure out the technology, you're going to have to be figuring out the psychological profiles of your bots and how you want them to work together. It's just a fucking new, it's like a whole new way of thinking. The 6th lane is going to be fun because the 6th lane is just going to be, we're going to come up with some idea. We're going to use AI. We're just going to go all in on AI. We're going to completely re-architect the business we just came from, right? One of the first 3 or 4 lanes. You're going to just jump over to the side and go, fuck it. We're going to completely reimagine an agency. We're going to completely reimagine a sales organization. Those companies are going to be a blast. Seven economies. 7? 6. 6 economies. 7th one coming that we don't know what it is. 6 economies. And I think it's going to be it's going to feel like 3 economies. It's going to feel like old businesses that are either struggling or trying to keep up. Then it's going to be established businesses that have realized they've got to completely alter themselves. And so that'll feel like a whole separate thing. Then there's going to be AI native companies. And then there's going to be this other thing, these agentic crazy ass things. That doesn't even include cottage economies. Yeah, that's correct. That's the other thing. I'm just talking about economies that are affected directly by technology, knowledge work, things like that. If you're talking now about offline industries, cottage industries, food, entertainment, in-person meetings, all that sort of stuff, that's going to feel like a whole separate economy. So maybe it is 7. Maybe it's analog shit. Fuck it. We're checking out of technology. I'm going to go sell blueberries. Yeah, that's it. That's it. on the 2 ends are things that feel 1870s familiar, and then things that feel completely not familiar, surreal and alien. And then there's going to be this spectrum in between. So it is 7 economies. 7 economies felt more right. Lady today said a nice young man to help in line turned out to be AI. Oh, on help on the helpline turned out to be AI. She did a literal Kevin McAllister move. All right, we're gonna do this song or not? Okay, that was a rabbit hole. Thank you, Brandon. We got a cool harmonic in there on that one. We're gonna save or we're gonna shit the bed? Oh no, we're shitting the bed. Please upload. Please. Continue. Oh, it uploaded. Okay, good. Did it? Yes, it did. Okay. Instrumental. And then what did I say before? I said minimalist classical guitar, cello, haunting cello, and then choral harmonies as chords. Right? Yeah. And then we're going to go advanced options. We're going to go audio influence is high. We'll do it at 65. We'll do style influence is fine at 50. We'll do weirdness low. And what are we going to name it? We're going to name it. We're going to name it. The weirdness. Hey, Brandon, do me a favor. Just send me a note to go grab the transcript of this because I want to write an article about the 7 economies. What I'm excited about is writing an article about the 7 economies and then have people that actually know economics blast me a new asshole. Yeah, Mr. Shannon, that's not exactly how it's going to go. You understand? So one of the things that you're missing here is the capital expenditures in the investment market, the venture markets. I'm just trying to explain how it's. Kelly asked what it's going to look like. And I said it's going to be weird. And I don't know what weird is. So I'm trying to figure out what weird is before the weird happens. But if you know there's 7 economies, you can pick one. I'd like to be in a quickly dying sector. Okay, that's lane 2. I hate AI. Can I get out? Yep, there's the blueberry farm, lane 1. The 7th Economy Symphony. Silver Fox always coming. Well, we're going to go 7th with a 7. 7th Economy. No, 7 Economy? 7 Economy. SEVEN. Economy. Symphony? Yeah. Economy Symphony. That's good. All right, here we go. So we've got the weirdness and we've got 7th Economy, 7 Economy Symphony. Cool. So I think I need to make it a little bit less audio influence because my guitar playing sucks enough that let's drop that to 40. We'll go style influence a little higher. We'll bump up weirdness a little bit. Let's see what the other ones sound like. You know what about this? Well, let me tell you how I'm justifying my lack of rhythm. The fact that I'm not using the metronome and I can't keep a beat, it's slowing down and speeding up. And then I purposely did the decrescendo and crescendo, the dynamics. But it's like the tempo is all over the place. But there's something really cool and analog about it. It doesn't sound like computer generated. It's a little too painful. All right, we're gonna have to go to the new versions. Are these the new ones? Create. All right, there they come. Okay, can I just say, like all my life, I mean, since I was introduced to him, I've been like a Philip Glass and Jeffrey Reggio fan. And I always resisted making that kind of music because while it sounds simple, like it requires a level of knowledge about music that I just don't have. And I didn't really have an interest to learn. And it requires you to have access to things like fucking orchestras to make it sound good and choruses. And like, we can just do this now. It's fucking insane. Does anyone remember the first song we made here on the live? The very first one? It had to be something stupid, right? Nah, this isn't Chariots of Fire. This is more like Koyaanisqatsi or Songs from Liquid Days. Um, Vangelis. Yeah, this is Vangelisy. Um, I don't remember. Do you remember it, Kelly? No, Weird Mary, Steve-O, Weird Mary was the first song we did on this channel. Oh, what was one of the really early ones, Source Camp, is I was just teaching how to use Suno. I think I was doing stupid. Oh, you know what the early songs were? A lot of the early songs were Sydney prompts, like write a prompt about a chatbot that's more, or like a lover that's more artificial than real. I was doing that one night. One of the early songs was when Jim Ross, made a song and sent it to his clients. That was fairly early on. Wouldn't it be in your Suno history? Oh, it would. I'd have to go back to the beginning though. And we're listening to sexy songs. Let's listen to sexy. All right, so that's that one. So the next two should be similar, and then the next two after that are the ones that I added full orchestra. I think that was Silver Foxes. It's cool that it got those swells in it. Oh, tell me this doesn't sound like a film score. Yeah. Wow. That was pretty fucking good. All right, so 3 more. I don't like it. It's the one we did full orchestra. No, these aren't as good. I think it's this one. Yeah, Fabian, I still feel shocked at how amazing it can be. I know. This is okay. So Suno is a really good example. Here, I'll take my glasses off. Well, you can leave the screen up. Suno's a really good example of you can just squirt out shitty songs. You can create songs that you didn't have any input in, maybe lyrics or maybe ideas, but no musical input. But if they're something that means something to you, you can create really good music that way. But this is, I mean, you heard how simple what I was playing was, right? Like, I don't have the musical vocabulary or skills, but like even if I had the technical skills, I don't have the music vocabulary to understand what that motif could live into. But this has been trained on all the music, so it can read that pattern, it can understand that pattern and go, oh, that's like these 160,000 motifs. And all of those had these other things with it that sounded like this. That cello coming in? Come on. What I was going to say is this does it for music, but this is AI. AI is we get to take little ideas, little fragments of ideas. And because AI has been trained on the collective intelligence of tons of people that came before us, we can take that little fragment of an idea, throw it into the machine, and get it reflected back to us in this augmented, insanely elevated way. And then we get to just pluck that shit out of the ether and go, I like that one. And then we can put that back into the machine and have that reflected out. Oh, I like that one. Suno is just a metaphor for every single tool, for the whole process. How good are you at guitar? I can do this. Is that good? Yeah, we got it. That's all we need from you. Thanks. See you next Tuesday. Okay. Oh, yes, Silver Fox. I remember those. The old Disney Rain videos. Drops going from pedal to pedal. And it sounded like this. I got it. I got another thing. Here's another thing, Source Camp, about how weird it's going to get. Okay, right now, tonight, we discovered that there's 7 economies. Is he an economist? I'm pretty sure he's an out-of-work actor. Okay. Anyway, we discovered that. Here's how this is going to get weird. We'll call the ones on the left the slow economies. We'll call the ones in the middle the fast economies. We'll call lanes 6 and 7 like the super highway and the bullet train or something like that, right? We'll figure out the metaphors. The fast economies, the ones that are kind of in the middle right, to the middle to the right. So if you go blueberries screeching to a halt, slowing to a halt. So it's 1, 2, 3. So lanes 4 and 5. Yeah, lanes 4 and 5 are kind of like Suno is right now. Right? You take a little snippet of an idea, you put it in the machine, 1,000 different ideas get bolted onto it and elevate it to some new level. Lane 6 economy, the metaphor with Suno would be in lane 6, not only would you have this song created, but you would have some company that would take this song and turn it into a symphony, a full symphony, fully orchestrated with sheet music, with all of the parts played, fully mixed. You release an album. So in the middle economies, you start with the little guitar lick and you end up with a song. In the fast economies, you end up with a full symphony recorded and published to Spotify. In lane 7, this song not only becomes a song, a symphony, an album, it turns into a feature film with distribution. It's entered into the Cannes Film Festival. It wins that. It inspires a line of new vampire novels that knock the current popular ones. What's that ones? Whatever, doesn't matter. Like the lane 7 economy is going to take a simple idea, just that little arpeggio, and it's going to turn it into a whole economy with marketing, with production, with marketing, with distribution, with monetization, and it'll turn it into a franchise from a single idea. That's how it's going to get weird. Because people in the slow economies are just going to hear the stupid lick. Yeah, that's nothing. I could play that. I know. But I did. And I took that na-na-na-na and I put it in a lane 7 business that happens to be sitting on my desk over there. Would you do that? I didn't. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Yep, I'm at home in lane 6 and 7. Right? I think that's it. Not every distributor accepts AI music. So Nick, correct. In lanes 1, 2, 3, and 4, music companies and distributors don't take AI music. Lane 7 is going to create an entirely new economy that doesn't give a fuck about how the current distribution model works. That's the whole point. Lane 7 is going to be its own economy. It's going to be like, oh, there's gatekeepers that are going to get in the way of me distributing this. Let me go directly to every movie house, in the world and pitch them my movie individually. I'll research every movie house owner and what they like and what they're excited about, and I'll do custom edits of trailers for each one. I don't need a fucking distributor. I will invent a new way of distributing content. That's what Lane 7 is. Lane 7 is going to be weird. That's what I'm saying. Lane 7 is going to be weird. It's not going to make sense. It's like, you can't just call everyone. Yeah, you can. We have an agent that's all he does, 24 hours a day. he follows the sun around the earth. It's 8:30 everywhere. It's going to be the Napster of the AI age. It's a big deal to feel that. I've been looking for my lane for so long. I've got to write that article. There are going to be 7 economies. And certain tools are going to get stagnated in certain economies because something's going to work in lane 4, and people are going to be like, I'm just going to stay in lane 4. There's a lot of people in lanes 1, 2, and 3 that are looking for stuff in 4, so I'm going to focus on 4. I'm going to be good right here. And they will for some amount of years. This is wild. Oh, here's the caveat. I could be completely wrong. Because nobody fucking knows. I don't think I like this AI stuff. All right, here's the blueberry patch. You're in economy 1. And listen, there's nothing wrong with economy 1. The only economies I wouldn't want to be in are lanes 2 and 3. The slow economy, the fuck technology economy, that's going to be a blast, right? People are going to get dirty again. They're going to have hoedowns. They're going to have picnics. They're going to have spontaneous concerts. They're going to rediscover sex. Economy 1's going to be a blast. Lane 2 and lane 3 are going to suck. What did you miss? Gareth, we now live in a 7 economy world. You missed that. And then you missed a cool song. Here, let's let Gareth hear my cool song. I think he'll like it. It's cool. All right, that one's good. That one's good. I'm gonna download that. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. What else? Thoughts? Questions? Help. I need to create a Telegram bot. I don't know how to create a Telegram bot. Well, OpenClaw is a Telegram bot. You have to configure it. So here's how you do it, Alpha Villa. If you're like me and you understand technology, you understand programming, you understand software design and architecture and shit like that, you'll be fine. Just go to ChatGPT and say, go research the best ways to make a Telegram bot. Like, do you want to do an OpenClaw one? Yes, you do. Coding, though. Yeah, but coding. So you can still do the coding part. Go to ChatGPT, tell it to research how to install OpenClaw, how to connect it to Telegram. and then just do it. But you're going to have to pay attention to shit. So here's what I did with my OpenClaw that I think is decently clever. Grok searches Twitter. All of the tech nerds on Twitter are talking about all of the ways they set up their OpenClaws, right? So you can just go to Grok and you can say, I only want the latest wisdom about OpenClaw from like the last 3 days. So I want best practice, the most recent best practices for what I said was installing OpenClaw on a gaming PC with a 5070 card in it. And I think it's got 16 gigs of RAM, whatever it is. And go tell me all the shit I should use. And I did that on Grok. Then I took the output of that, went over to Claude, and dumped it in there and said, now give me a step-by-step tutorial. That's what you're good at, the paying attention. You got to pay attention. Please publish one of those, Kyle. I'd like to add it to my playlist. Oh, one of the seven Economies symphony. We'll do this last one. I think this one's really good. I will publish it right now. It's got 2 plays. Publish here. Publish. We're going to generate cover art. We're going to say text to video. Describe what you want to see. There are 7 economies, each in a lane with weak connections between them. Lane 1 is the slowest and is paths through blueberry fields. Lane 7 is laser fast. All right, we'll see how shitty this is. Kyle is smarter than AI can ever be. Well, you know, I mean, thank you for the compliment. It's not even close to true. But here's what I'm smart enough to know. I'm smart enough to know that when ChatGPT 01 came out, the first reasoning model from OpenAI, this was it only a year and a half ago? I think it was November of 24. Brandon, can you look up when 01 came out? I think it was November of 24. When 01 came out, that's when I realized, oh shit, I'm the bottleneck. So very early on, I recognized that this concept of AGI, like the computers have to be smarter than all the people. Like what I got for me personally was AGI for me personally was when I was the bottleneck. And it was 01, the first reasoning engine. December 2024. Yeah, I thought that's about right. That's really not that long ago. Oh, I like this one. Let's go with that. Uses video cover. That's beautiful. Add caption. Simplicity is hard. Anyway, why do I not have, why did it not save my, oh, fuck. I lost that thing. How did I lose that? Simplicity is hard. Flamenco suspense. That's not bad. Add a style summary. What did I say? Minimalist, classical guitar, cello. Oh no, haunting cello. And then choral harmonies as chords. Full symphony. No, this one didn't have full symphony. Okay, that's that. There's no lyrics. Update cover art. Okay, it did it. Okay. Wait, where? Publish. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, it ate my, god damn it. Okay, for those of you making software, could you not make fucking modals that, okay, look at, okay. You know what I talk about? Every company needs an angry Gen Xer in the corner. Here's what I'm fucking talking about. You see this? This is a modal. It's a window that sits on top of another window. Now, what did they do with this modal? They added too much shit to it. And rather than redesigning the interface, they just said, oh, just make a scroll window. And what did they put below the scroll? The fucking submit button. So what happens is you do shit up here, and then you see something over here you want, so you click out here, and it erases all the shit in your modal. Because you can't see the fucking button. What did I write here? I had something good, I thought. Oh, simplicity is hard. God damn it. Flamenco suspense? What was it? Flamenco experience. Experience is good. I like flamenco experience. Welcome to the flamenco experience. That's really good. Okay, now I got to remember this fucking thing. What did I say? Minimalist, minimalist, classical guitar, haunting. So, by the way, if you think I really am that pissed, I'm not. I don't care. It's a character. It cracks me up. But I'm not wrong. They stuck the fucking button below the scroll, and they're assholes for that. So I guess I am that pissed. Okay, choral harmonies as chords. I don't even think that's a proper musical term, but I don't care. Think I care? I don't care. You these stupid chords. Publish. All right. Are we published? No, we're publishing. Publish. Song is now public. Okay, go to 7 Economy Symphony. That video is hilarious. I know. like Flamenco Supernova, although I can't. I don't think I can edit it. Can I? I'd have to unpublish it. Wait, song details. Flamenco Supernova. I like that. Supernova. Save. All right. I think I saved it as Supernova. It really scratches my brain in a nice way. It does me too. I'm digging it. This is going to be so. Okay. So when I write the 7 Economy article, actually, what's fascinating is this. Oh, this is really cool. Okay. So say you're a guy that can play guitar, that can play guitar this good. Okay. You're not talented enough for Economy 1. Right? I mean, sure, you could go to a blueberry festival and you could go, the fertilizers of the sun made the blueberries blue, purple, green, and juicy. Right? You could do that. You could be a spoken word poet in the blueberry economy. in the screeching to a halt economy, you would have to get an agent and get you a record deal. You would have to get a record deal, and you go into you pull all your favors, and you get invited to go to the A&R guy, and he'd be like, "What do you got?" And you're like, "Here, check this out." It's gonna be so good. I didn't quite make it to Juilliard, but I've been playing guitar for years. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Huh? Wait for it. Wait. Here we go. See? Get it? That's so. Do I have a deal? Right. So in Economy 2, you're screwed. Economy 3, where they've got some AI. They're like, oh yeah, you could. We'll just make one out of Suno. We're good. We don't need you. We're good. Right. The next economy over, they actually understand these tools. They're like, oh, play that into Suno. We'll turn it into something cool. Right. Economy 6, they're like, ooh, that's a good lick. We not only can we turn that into a song, I think that's the whole, yeah, okay. And then Economy 7, you're a fucking rock star. So you're either a beat poet in Economy 1, you're a rock star in Economy 7, you're decent in Economy 6. Just don't fuck around. I'm telling you, man, Economies 2, 3, and 4 are just gonna suck. When do we get the record deal? A TikTok question. Kyle, can we remake canceled TV show with AI as the writers and Nano Banana as the directors? Well, Nano Banana wouldn't be the director. Nano Banana just make images. I mean, we're not at the point, Mr. IT, where you can do effective storytelling without being a storyteller. But that's going to change. Economy 7, there's already people talking about this on X. Economy 7 is going to have full-on movie production studios that are producing high-quality feature films, 1-hour dramas, 30-minute sitcoms, 24/7, 7 days a week, interfacing with whatever distribution networks in the old economies let them, but inventing entirely new fucking distribution networks over here. Someone's going to turn a Mac Mini into the new distribution studio that takes off and changes the world. in economy 7. And you know what's going to happen? The current Hollywood, the current distribution things are going to look at that and they're going to fucking laugh at it. Now, that's weird. Did you see that kid? He's like 14. Here's the thing. They're so cute, aren't they? He thinks he can do what we do. Don't be in economies 2, 3, or 4. Now you can be in economy 4 is not going to be bad. 2 and 3 are going to really suck. Hey, do you want to try something fun? This is fun. Watch this. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try. There's no cry in trying. We're going to try to upload a video. I just realized tonight we're going to be living in 7 economies later this year. Rather than explain myself, here's the theme song. Here's the theme song for the concept. This is like an economy 6 kind of thing. Here's the theme. Here's the cool thing about economy 6 and 7. You can just do stuff in the wrong order, right? Normally, if you were going to declare that we're living in 7 economies, step 1 would be maybe get a degree in economics. We don't have to do that anymore. That's the old way. The new way is you just make shit up and then you just go do it. Okay, watch this. This is going to be so much fun. 7 economy symphony. Beautiful. Sounds great. Let's go. All right, let's watch this. This should be cute. Uploading 0%. Oh, it failed. Network problems. Post. Okay, here we go. It's going to be so good. Resume. No. Are we hung? We're just hung. Yeah, it crashed. Yep. No, it's good. It's solid. So then what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll go over here. We'll find it. Is this it? Yeah. We're going to open this up. And then you know what we're going to do? You've seen this before. We're going to export this. As what? As a .mov file. Why? Because we think it'll make a difference. Will it? No. But we're going to try. So good. Oh, Elon. This is the best $40 billion you've ever spent. Hey, if I gave you another $40 billion, could you fix the fucking upload button? No? Okay. Nah, I didn't think so. I knew it was a lot to ask. 1, 2, 2, 1%, 2, 1, 3, 6. Fail. And what I thought is that if you upload it on your phone, it'll work. But no. Oh, you know what? I know how I can make it work. If I turn off Wi-Fi and just upload it on cell, that'll work. Can I do that now? Can I switch over to... Oh, I can. Storyvine Auto Magic. Oh, this is good. He's too busy not paying tax. I know it just happened. I just switched to my phone hotspot, but this is going to probably allow us to upload the video. I'll go back to Wi-Fi in a second. I'm just trying to use cell data to upload this thing. This is my favorite part of the show, where Kyle tries to upload his masterpiece to X. Oh my God. 10% battery. How can it be on 10% battery? What's going on? Why is this not charging? That's working. Okay, now it's charging. Did it go? It went. Okay, let me switch back to Wi-Fi. Hang on, it's going to die for a minute. Can you please help me prompt my... It's just master prompter, not it. I'm such a pervert. Okay. What are you trying to do in Perplexity? How are we doing time wise? Pretty much time to go. But wait, let me make sure that I posted that. Did that actually post? Yeah, it did. Okay. I'm going to edit the post. I'm going to throw in here. Got it. I'm going to throw in here at Scobalizer. We'll see if we can get Robert Scoble to give it an old, and Robert Patterson. David Scott Patterson. Okay. Update. All right. So do me a favor. Go to my X profile at Kyle Shannon and find the post with the 7 Economy Symphony. I want it to be a legal genius with heavy constitutional background, along with equity maxims and biblical principles. So what I would do, Alpha, is I think within Perplexity, you can do what are effectively custom GPTs. I forget what they're called. So I would ask ChatGPT or Perplexity, what is the Perplexity equivalent of a custom GPT? And then what I would do is I would either in Claude or ChatGPT, I would create your documents, create your equity maxims. So if you've already got them written out, great. Or go collaborate with ChatGPT and say, hey, I want to create equity maxims for a tool I'm building. And then I want, the following biblical principles. Create that as a separate document. Legal genius, that you can just kind of prompt. You probably don't need to give it that because there's so much legal stuff out there. And then constitutional background. You could put in documents from the founding fathers. So what I would do is I would collect a set of documents and then upload those to what's effectively a custom GPT in Perplexity, and then just do a prompt that says, use these documents in the following way. So write your prompt referencing those documents. I can't go search for them. I can't get it to go search for them. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, this is not legal advice. Yeah, you can't get it to search for what? For like equity maxims? Oh, Perplexity Spaces is the thing that's like custom GPTs. Yeah. The other thing I would do, like what I would do, so I can't get it to search for them. Can I get it to search for the info upon each question? You could, but it'll take forever. Like what I would actually do if I were you, if you haven't played with Notebook LM, go play with Notebook LM. I would gather your documents first, and then I would upload those documents to Notebook LM, and then you could have Notebook LM. You could probably just do all the work you want to do right within Notebook LM. Because with Notebook LM, you could point it to legal websites. You could point it to anything you find that you want to use. But the reason not to go search for them each time is that you would have to have just a mega prompt that you copy and paste each time. You might as well just do that as a system prompt in a custom GPT or in a custom in Notebook LM or even in Perplexity Spaces. That's what I do. Anyway, I would go play with it right now, but I'm too tired, so maybe come back tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday? All right, I'm gonna go. So, yes, sir.
Hey, Kyle, before you go,
yes,
you were talking earlier about the first song that you ever prompted into existence on Suno.
Oh yeah.
If you go back to your Suno interface and click onto your library,
yeah,
and be mindful of your tabs, and then just sort by oldest first.
History.
So if you just go to your standard library of songs,
yeah, that's where I am.
And then in the drop down, change it from newest to oldest. Before you click play, we have all forgotten how bad V2 was. So after basking in the glow of V5 for the better part of an hour, this is going to sound really janky, but that answered your question.
Well, I woke up feeling hungry on a Sunday was the first song. I gave it a thumbs up. Well, I woke up feeling hungry on a Sunday afternoon. Headed down to the diner to cure my... I think my first songs were actually in Udio. I was more into Udio back in the day because it had better sonic quality, but this is the first one we did in Suno. I remember this song. Found a booth by the window where the jukebox played some blues. And I ordered up a sundae with a side of good news. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hot fudge drip, caramel swirl with cream on top. Gotta give it a twirl. A cherry on the top, can't forget that. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, what else did we have? In a small town where the sun... Oh, I remember this one. Remember this creepy doll? In a small town. I remember this. Where the flowers bloom. There's a girl named Sydney. Sydney! This is the original Sydney song. When was this made? November 15th, 2023. And I didn't have the idea for Sydney the musical until March 19th of 2024. So I was doing Sydney prompts back in November of 2023. We've come a long way, baby. I remember this. She shines through the gloom. Her smile, it's like sunshine on a rainy day. But beneath the surface, something's not quite okay. Something's not quite okay. And it's like, the carnival one was Before the Lights Come On. That one was recent. That was 2025. Before the Lights Come On. That started as one of my guitar licks. Before the Lights Come On. This is a good song. We'll play this one. I like this song. I actually wrote a LinkedIn article about this song. Here we go.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something I don't know. I've already begun. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger in the middle where the maybe feels like song. Two hearts not yet decided. Before the lights come on.
Crazy times. 7 economies, baby. 7 economies. That's why it's going to get weird. I like the live. Thank you. You guys get the likes up. Like the live. Like the live. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I hope that was fun. I just kind of bailed on thinking tonight. And I think that's okay. We probably have 3 months. We might have 6 months. We could have a whole year until it becomes really clear that there's these multiple economies. But I think that economy 7 is going to fucking take off. Like I think this agentic just doing shit weird has already left the station. But it's still in sight. I don't think you have long. Because the skills that people are going to develop doing that are just going to be fucking crazy. So, okay, here's why. I know I said I'm going to leave. That's not the point. Right now, even if you start a company, if you get 10 of the badassest people from the AI salon, and you're like, I'm going to get, this one to do sales, and I'm going to get this one to do account management. I'm going to whatever the roles might be, or just maybe we're just picking aptitudes now. This one's super curious. This one's super conscientious. This one's good at technical problem solving, right? So you hire people. You start a company. There's 10 people in it. It's all AI. You're leaning into it. And everyone knows their lane and knows their tools, and they're curious. And as the tools get better, they're learning new tools. Humans are still the bottleneck because they have to pee and they have to eat. And they're like, I got a family. I know we're doing a startup, but I just got a call. My wife's pissed. I really want to visit you guys. That's what I would be like. Humans are still the bottleneck. Now you could argue humans are going to do this and humans are going to, and you're going to. That's hubris. Hubris right now says humans are required for any of these economies. Economy 7 is going to go, hey, I have an idea. What if spoiler alert, doesn't involve many humans. What if all of our employees worked 24/7 and didn't need to pee? It's just going to go at a different speed. And it's going to be incomprehensible how fast it's going to go. Even if you're in lane 6. If you're in lane 6 and you're like, we're doing the best AI shit ever, and you are. And people in lane 5 are like, those lane 6 people are fucking remarkable. And the people in lane 4 that are trying to get forward-looking companies to transition, they're going to be like, lane 5 is killing it, man. Lane 7 is going to be gone. Anyway, I drank too much last night. All right, I'm going to leave now. I hope you all had fun tonight. I did. We made a cool song, and we came up with a new economic theory. I'm gonna go some deep do some deep research. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use ChatGPT for confirmation bias for my idea. Tell me I'm brilliant. All right, later.